Hello everyone, I'm starting to read The Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie, Chapter 18. Here we go. They were at the top of the door. "Come in," Grace called, as Stuart entered. "Excuse me, sir," he said to Porrat, "but Mr. Lowe is asking for you." "I'll come." Porrat rose. He went out of the room and up the companionway to the promenade deck and along it to Dr. Besnard's cabin. Simon, his face flushed and feverish, was propped up with pillows. He looked embarrassed. "Awful good of you to come along." "Monsieur Porrat, look here, there's something I want to ask you." "Yes?" Simon got still redder in the face. It's about Jackie. I want to see her. Would she mind, you'd think, if you asked her to come along here? You know, I've been lying here thinking, that witch kid, she's only a kid after all. And I treated her damn badly and... He stammered to silence. Porrat looked at him with interest. "You decided to see Jacqueline de Villefort? The Mademoiselle Jacqueline? I'll fetch her." "Thanks. Awfully good of you." Porrat went on his quest. He found Jacqueline de Villefort sitting huddled up in a corner of the observation saloon. There was an open book on her lap, but she was not reading. Porrat said gently, "Will you come with me, mademoiselle? Monsieur Doyle wants to see you." She started up. Her face flushed, then paled. She looked bewildered. "Simon? He wants to see me? To see me?" He found her incredulously moving. "Will you come, mademoiselle?" She went with him in a docile fashion, like a child, but like a puzzled child. Yes, of course, I will." Porrat passed into the cabin. "Here's mademoiselle." She stepped in after him, wavered, stood still, standing there mute and up, her eyes fixed on Simon's face. "Hello, Jackie." He, too, was embarrassed. He went on. "Awfully good of you to come. I want to say, what I mean is..." She interrupted him then. Her words came out in a rush, breathless, desperate. "Simon, I didn't kill Lynette. You know I didn't do that. I was mad last night. Oh, can you even forgive me?" Words came more easily to him now. "Of course, that's all right. Absolutely all right. That's what I wanted to say. Though you might be worrying a bit, you know." "Worrying? A bit? Oh, Simon! That's what I wanted to see you about. It's quite all right. See, old girl, you just got a bit little last night. A shade tight. All perfectly natural." "Oh, Simon, I might have killed you." "Not you. Not with a rotten little pea-shooter like that. And your leg, perhaps you'll never walk again. Now, look here, Jackie. Don't be meddling. As soon as we get to Aswan, they're going to push the X-rays to work and dig out the timbot bullet, and everything will be all right as rain." Jacqueline gasped twice. Then he rushed forward and knelt down by Simon's bed, burying her face and shoveling. Simon patted her awkwardly on the hand. His eyes met Porrat, and with a reluctant sigh, the little left the cabin. He heard broken murmurs as he went. "How would I be such a devil? Oh, Simon, I'm so dreadfully sorry." Outside, Cornelia Robson was leaning over the rail. He turned her head. "Oh, it's you, Monsieur Porrat. It seems so awful somehow that it should be such a lovely day." Porrat looked up at the sky. "When the sun is shining, you cannot see the moon," he said. "But when the sun is gone, when the sun is gone." Cornelia's mouth fell open. "I beg your pardon? I was saying, mademoiselle, that when the sun has gone down, we shall see the moon. That is so, is it not?" Why? Yes, certainly. She looked at him doubtfully. Pollard laughed gently. I alter the immedicilities, he said. Take no notice. He strolled gently towards the stem of the boat. As he passed the next cabin, he paused for a minute. He caught fragment of speech from within. Utterly ungrateful. After all I'd done for you, no consideration for the wretched mother. No idea of what I suffered. Pollard's lips stiffened as he pressed them together. He raised a hand and knocked. There was a startled silence, and Mr. Audubon's voice called out, "Who's that? Is Mademoiselle Rosalie there?" Rosalie appeared in the doorway. Pollard was shocked at her appearance. There was dark circle around her eyes and drawing line around her mouth. "What's the matter?" she said anxiously. "What do you want?" "The pleasure of a few minutes' conversation with you, mademoiselle." The pleasure of a few minutes' conversation with you, mademoiselle. Will you come?" Her mouth went sulky at once. She shot him a suspicious look. "Why should I? I entreat you, mademoiselle." "Oh, I suppose." She stepped out on the deck, closed the door behind her. "Well?" Pollard took her gently in the arm and drew her along the deck, still in the direction of the sun. They passed the bathroom and around the corner. They had the same part of the deck to themselves. The Nile flowed around behind them. Pollard rested his elbows on the rail. Rosalie stood up, straight and stiff. "Well?" she asked him, and her voice held the same anxious tone. Pollard spoke slowly, choosing his words. "I could ask you certain questions, mademoiselle, but I do not think for the moment that you would be content to answer them. Seems rather a waste to bring me along here, then." Pollard drew a finger slowly along the wooden rail. "You are accustomed, mademoiselle, to carrying your own burdens, but you can do that too long. The strain becomes too great. For you, mademoiselle, the strain is becoming too great." "I don't know what you are talking about," said Rosalie. "I am talking about facts, mademoiselle. Plain, ugly facts. Let us call the spade and say it in one little short silence. Your mother drinks, mademoiselle." Rosalie did not answer. Her mouth opened. Then she closed it again. For once she seemed at a loss. "There is no need for you to talk, mademoiselle. I will do all the talking. I was interested at outone in a relationship existing between you. I saw at once that, in spite of your careful, stupid, unfilial remarks, you were in reality passionately protecting her from something. I very soon knew what was something was. I knew it long before I encountered your mother one morning in an unmistakable state of intoxication. Moreover, her case, I could see, was one of the secret parts of the drinking, by far the most difficult kind of case with which to deal. You were coupling with a Mayfly. Nonetheless, she had all the secret drinker's cunning. She managed to get hold of the secret supply of spirits and to keep it successfully hidden from you. I should not be surprised if you discovered its hiding place only yesterday. Accordingly, last night, as soon as your mother was really soundly asleep, you stole out with the content of the cache, went round to the other side of the boat, since your own side was up against the bank, and cast it overboard into the Nile." He paused. "I am right, am I not?" "Yes, you are quite right." Rosalie spoke with a sudden passion. "I was a fool not to say so, I suppose, but I didn't want everyone to know. It would go all over the boat, and it seems so silly. Pollard finished the sentence for her. "So silly that you should be suspected of committing a murder." Rosalie nodded. Then she burst out again. I've tried so hard to keep everyone from knowing. It isn't really her fault. She gets discouraged. Her books didn't sell anymore. People are tired of all that cheap sex stuff. It hurt her. It hurt her deathly. And so she began to drink. For a long time, I didn't know why she was so queer. Then, when I found out, I tried to stop it. She'd be all right for a bit, and then suddenly she'd start, and there would be dreadful queers and road with people. It was awful. She shuddered. I had always to be on the watch to get her away. And then she began to dislike me for it. She's turned right against me. I think she almost hates me sometimes. Favela Petit, said Bart. She turned on him vehemently. Don't be sorry for me. Don't be kind. It's easy if you are not. She sighed, a long, hard-letting sigh. I'm so tired. I'm so dreadfully tired. I know, said Bart. People think I'm awful, stuck up and close as bed-tempered. I can't help it. I've forgotten how to be nice. That's what I said to you. You have carried about the burden by yourself too long. Rosalie said slowly. It's a relief to talk about it. You've always been kind to me, Monsieur Bart. I'm afraid I've been rude to you often. La politesse. It is not necessary between friends. The suspicion came back to her face suddenly. Are you going to tell everyone? I suppose you must. Because of those demands bills I threw overboard. No, it is not necessary. Just tell me what I want to know. And at what time was that? 10 minutes past 10? About that, I should think. I don't remember exactly. Now tell me, mademoiselle. Mademoiselle Van Schuyler saw you. Did you see her? Rosalie shook her head. No, I didn't. She said that she looked out of the door of her cabin. I don't think I should have seen her. I just looked along the deck and then out of the river. Borat nodded. And did you see anyone at all when you looked down the deck? There was a pause, quite a long pause. Rosalie was flowing. She seemed to be thinking earnestly. At last, she shook her head quite decisively. No, she said. I saw nobody. Escapor slowly nodded his head, but his eyes were grave. Okay, this is the end of the chapter 18. Wow. Yeah, I couldn't stop reading this because this is really engaging. Yeah. Okay, this is chapter 8 from page 214 to 247. It actually has 7 pages or 8 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. Okay, this chapter has 2 things. The one thing is about Simon and Jackie. And that Simon was married to Lynette, and at the earlier chapter, like chapter 2 or 3 in the part 2, Jacqueline said that she is a moon, and when the sun was too shining, the moon disappeared. No one can see the moon. Yeah, that's for very touching sentences. Yes, I love that one. And now the sun was dead, gone, so Simon can see Lynette. No, Simon can see Jackie. Do you think this happens actually? Just after his wife is dead? Simon's just Simon. So finally Simon was just Simon. When she was shot, she's become a really a mature man, I thought. I really accepted his attitude, but no, I really appreciate his attitude. But now he returned to actual Simon again. He just forget about her wife, dead, and moving back to the ex-girlfriend. This is really, how can I say, but this can't be happening. So this could be a motive of the Jackie to kill Lynette. Yeah. So Jackie is coming to a murder suspicion again. And the second one is Rosalie. Yeah, I was thinking that throwing sound with something with involving to the mothers, like throwing out a heavier cushion to reduce the sound of the pistol. But it wasn't. It was a alcohol bottle. So Miss Von Sheila started to drink. She was the author, but her book couldn't sell much lately, so she started to drink. And Rosalie didn't like it, so she hid the alcohol. And at night, she threw it on the Nile, out to the Nile. Yeah, that was a fact. So that splash wasn't nothing to do with the murderer. That was just a other thing. So we can forget about the splash now. And yeah, so Rosalie is innocent. Rosalie becomes innocent right now. And how about the Banshira? Banshira don't have a motive. Otherwise, there was a pearl to steal. She could murder someone because she was drunk, becomes crazy. Maybe that happens. But I don't know. But this is a really nice chapter. Yeah, this is really engaging. Yeah, really funny. So new thing has happened between the Jackie and Simon, and one fact was become obvious right now because they're always thinking and guessing. But now one thing is solved. So we can forget about the splash sound, I think. Yeah, this is a nice chapter. Okay, thank you for listening, and I will finish my reading, and maybe it's almost lunchtime for me, and I will make my lunch and eat it and go out for a job. Thank you. Have a great day. See you next time. Thank you.